I lose my mind. Welcome, chat. Hello, hello. Finally, we're back into the jungles once more. Pretty decent time. Since we're not going to be having a twofer episode today, we'll be kind of just doing this for most of the afternoon and going into tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we'll be doing the reverse of this. Uma Musume will be the only thing we do tomorrow, but once I get back home from running errands or anything I've got to do tomorrow, so hopefully we're live. Shush, I shouldn't say too much more shush stuff. No you don't, Song. No you don't. No, no, no. I'll book that later. Let's bring it up, make sure we're live. What's that? So what I was saying was right. Okay, good. We're live. No, you don't. Skip. Gotta keep the songs from playing. We did get somewhat claimed, which made sense. Part of me was like, it might happen. It's 50-50 these days. As it turns out, it definitely did for our very first episode where I let the song play for Snake Eater. It did claim it, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? It's like since the big ones don't do anything about it, and there's no real anyone trying to push for like the changes to make, like, when it comes to soft media like this or in like what we do, like content creation and stuff like that, since someone's really trying to push for it to be kind of equalized in that side of fashion too hard, it feels like lately. So it's one of those things. Oh, the first little like woo, that doesn't matter, it's just a sound. But if it gets that song, woo, it's because I let the whole one play. To be fair, if I could probably the first like minute of it, that's 30 seconds is safer. Would probably be okay, but that's why. But I wanted to. That song went down in history of one of the biggest video game songs on the internet across the world. So many people who played games during the time I grew up. In the 90s and later on after that in the early and mid 2000s, all eventually knew what that song was. It's more popular than even the Zone of the Enders one that ended up being. So, alright, let's load into our menu so it doesn't keep trying to play it, so I can take time to wait for everyone to join up. But because there was the Zone of the Ender ones, sadly I can never remember its name off the top of my head. The theme song that's for Zone of the Enders 1 was also very big back in the day. Not as big as Snake Eater. Snake Eater was a phenomenon. Everyone knew what that song was. And what it was from. Right. Let's get my headset and stuff. There we go. Had to get everything where I wanted it here. So we're ready here in a second. How's my control doing? Does it need to be plugged in? Sorry, chat. You're gonna get a blue screen for just half a second. It probably could do with plugging in. We go ahead and do that while we wait as well. so it can be charging while I am streaming. Alright. Whoop. Don't hit that button, self-destruct mission. Like, whoops. When Doom blows up his suit too early. Oh man. Papa, whoa, don't you slide away. Why do I have... Oh, beep. Don't mind that, chat. That was the squeaky horn of my chair. That's what I call it, because it's not, doesn't sound like a normal horn. It's just really, it sounds like that scene from Dumb and Dumber. What's the most annoying sound you've ever heard? It's just like, oh, well, okay, well. That's about what this sounds like. So, what's the most annoying sound you've ever heard? That. You know what else it reminds me of when they use like television shows bleep out like curse words and stuff like that. It sounds kind of like that, like you. Like, I didn't really say anything, but that's what it makes it feel like, right? That you just hear that sound go, well, what's happening? Alright, we're good. I think we're set up. Now we just wait for chat. Wait for everyone to have a chance to join us. Excuse me. Yo! I'm losing my mind, chat. It's been one of those days. I did not get any sleep. My brain was way too active last night, and I just couldn't tell my brain, all right, sleep. I even tried turning things off and for a little bit, and got back on there after I couldn't get to sleep for a little bit. I don't know. It's one of those nights. And so I'm in that mode where you're in a good mood, but you're like slightly tired, but you're also energized. I'm in that mode. That mode is today, which ironically sometimes, especially if I know there's nothing else I'm gonna have to do during that day, can be a very, very good thing for a game like Metal Gear, because Metal Gear is all about being methodical and taking steps. Don't just, which is what I've been doing last 2 days, because my brain's just been wildly overdrawn and almost like in hyper speed. But hi Arda, hello Arb, bleh, I see my brain's like woo! Hello, Farsi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. But as far as like with the MGS, since it's more methodical, this me being kind of more in this, I'm energized, but also slightly tired, but also like ready to go, like ready to get out in the jungle and trank everyone in this jungle. I still find it funny. The non-lethal run, I never really realized how unusual that actually really is in a real life scenario that would be. And it's like, one, if you're gonna do non-lethal at all in a stealth thing in real life, you just don't want contact. You can't be caught. That's just the only apex to that. Whereas, is like in this game, think about how many times we've tranked a guy. He gets up on his own, but he just doesn't question why he was asleep. He just walks around with a pistol instead of his main gun now, like, back on patrol, must have just fell asleep from all those tacos I had yesterday. It just makes me laugh. Galactus got the, I mean, I don't care about Teo. That's for Sealy. That doesn't surprise me. There's a Thanos everywhere, okay? Thanoses are like the underpants you have to put on every morning. You know how many pairs there are? At least hopefully for most people. It's like, come on. No one's worried about that. Poor Teo is all I can say. Also, I found James' horse on JP called Neo Universe. I'll have to look. Okay. I'm trying to think who would be current, other than Goldship, which I don't think he's embraced hard enough yet. I don't think he's realized like truly what Goldship represents and how powerful he could probably be with Goldship for some reason. I guarantee you it'd be a thing. 100%. It's like something sense it. Like I know if James focused his time and energy into Goldship, he'd probably create something scarier than what we saw in the cups. Just because it's James plus Goldship. At least until the newer and like more crazier horses from the get added from the JP server. So to global. Once they do, then there'll be more more to go around. Some people will absolutely adore Sonic the Hedgehog. Others will fall into the craziness that is the Goldship mentality / Neo, whatever Neo Universe probably is. It's like, she talks like she's everything. Has a blue star mark on her hair. Speaks to something. Oh. Yep, you're right. Okay, I'll give you that. That's definitely his true. It's like Orfevre, right? Right now all I've got really is Top Gun. I don't have Taiki Shuttle either, but that would just be my backup good plan. But all I've got like is a true main right now for my setup, the way I want it, is either of those two. And I'm missing Taiki. But my true main horse that I would prefer would be Lefebvre, as we all know. That's clearly James's Neo Universe. I'll have to tell him to look this up. He's gonna drive him insane. He's gonna put him into over. What's funny is he's gonna get time to actually play it next week. So if he knows this before then, Even though she's not on the global server, the man's gonna go into overdrive mode and just start pumping out Z-Twit creations in order to prepare. She's also pacing late. That's pretty good. I'm gonna send her to you before you start. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, because when we load up, I gotta figure out how to get in this house and get the guy with the film reel inside. I think our most likely thing is we're gonna have to trank the guys outside. And then figure out a way to lure him either outside or try to figure out where he's walking around and take our time to see where he's at in there. So we know what room to go in, like when to walk through the door as he's not near it. So we can sneak up on him, get him into the good position, and take the film reel, and then trank everybody. Get the light machine gun hiding in the corner of this house that we found yesterday. That after we saved it, went insane with it. Went full Rambo. I do like they make him go crazy like the scene from the actual movie. That's probably on purpose because, as we know, Kojima loves movies, so he probably saw that movie and was like, I want Snake to do that. Let's see, okay, let me look at Discord real quick. Sadly, we're not on PC, so I can't show it off, but to everyone in chat. Come on, phone. You're being a duper dupe. Wow. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, even the colors, right? I mean, is that ironic or is that ironic? I guess that makes sense because mine looks like a sister of battle. Oh, man. I do, but it's not even that. Did you see the colors? Look what her color scheme is. Tell me. What is the Thousand Suns main colors? Oh, man. James's horse run. Exactly. Let's load in. No, not the autosave. The save I made. I'm pretty sure it's before I went crazy with the LMG. Oh, yeah. Right, because there's one in the back. I mean, as long as he's tranked here. Oh, never mind. Hold on. There's two over here. I wonder if one of them has a film reel. I don't think either of these do, but... So which way are they? Are they going to go fully this way? Which side of the tree are you going on?
Huh? Who's that? Huh? What was that?
No. Okay, reload. Interesting. So I don't remember them doing that last time we did this. So, there's no way to be in those bushes before he'll see me. So my best bet is right here. Alright, we're gonna have to let them pass. Just wait for him to come around the corner. There they are.
Huh? What was that? Who's that?
Okay, he saw me.
Radio, get us some.
So I don't understand, why are they so aggressive right now? It's like they're coming straight to me. Weird. So there's like a perfect path for them to walk this way, and they're walking straight at the bushes? Alright, let's try this corner. Maybe I can just be out of the path enough. It's like they're like wall walking. I'm not really sure what's happening here. If this don't work, we're gonna have to do a. We're gonna have to basically go up here, like all the way around, or speed knock those two out. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna take our time. Hmm. Just takes them so long to get here. Alright, here we go. He's gonna walk. Let's see if he's gonna walk through the whole bush, or if he's gonna go slightly.
What was that?
Oh, hold on. You saw nothing. I forgot to lay down.
Who's that?
Got kicked in the face. Okay. Oh, camo is so good. Mm. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try again. You get on the edge. Right there. Alright, this time, remember, when he starts coming around, get down. We just won't be able to see him until he gets past or on top of us. So what I'm gonna do is turn this way. Also, is there a face that can add me a little bit more camo right now? Yeah, why is my woodland not on? 65 and something, I guess. Alright, here they come. Also, Darius abandoned Daiwa for a new horse. He got called, oh, Gentle Donna. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that one. Alright, get down. Come on, hurry up. Freeze. I'm gonna let the other one keep walking. My bandana's getting a little low. I'm gonna have to pull it up.
No, wait.
Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, also something that's not slightly realistic as well with these non-lethal runs. Could you imagine, like, I want to point out that he had a guy with him this whole time. You turn around and you don't see that guy anymore. Isn't that gonna make you seem kind of like, what just happened? Where'd that guy I was with go? Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get in the house without alerting the others, and also how to get a hold of the guy that has the reel, which is inside, I'm pretty sure. Wait, isn't there a hatch leading up to the LMG? Let's see if we can go that way. I need to get underneath before he sees us. Alright. It's back this way somewhere. Where are you? I know there's a hatch somewhere. Alright, there's the M63. So he's in the room to our right. Is that the one with the reel? Maybe it's not always a radio officer if that's the case. Are you the one with it? Oh, there's something on his hip. So yeah.
Freeze.
I don't see it. I'm gonna go around the table, sir. Don't you move.
Who's that?
What? No! Yeah, it's him. What? This is why I need to trank the guys outside, so there's no getting around that. But at least I now know how to get to him pretty easily. We almost had it. I find it strange you can't sabotage an enemy's gun after tranking them. Right? That would be kind of cool. I think in later MGSs you could do that, but not in this one. Okay. We need that ammo from that other guy. So I'm gonna do the same strat we did before. It's gonna take a second. Alright, no mistakes this time. So after we trank this guy, or we get his ammo, we're gonna circle back around to meet that guy coming back over on the other side. We're gonna trank him so they kind of move around a little bit. Because the ones on the outer ring we don't care about. Although I could just let him go. If I'm fast enough at tranking the other two, it shouldn't be a problem. It's just it would be easier to go that way than it would be to go the other way. That mare is not gentle at all, and even terrifies Gold Chip. And that's a powerful lady. Oh, get down. So I can see.
Huh?
What?
Who's that?
What? Go to sleep.
What's wrong?
Ah. Come over here, please. I guess we'll have to hope for the ammo from him. This at least solves my issue. Good night, both of you. Just hoping he still gives me the ammo. Yes, he did. Beautiful. So that's not worth standing up either of these two. It's just better to trank them when they come over to me in the grass. Anything else, sir? I'm gonna drag you in this corner. Now, they will cause a caution if I don't hurry up eventually. So. Alright, next step. Getting rid of these two. We gotta go around. It's too risky to approach directly from the front. Watch out for traps and stuff. There's a building right here? Anything in here? I hear one of the chicken or frog things. around. What's in here? Rations. Calorie mates. Beautiful. Maybe actually. I think I'm gonna try that. This might, I don't know, should I? It's gonna be heavy risk in this. Can't really take him down in front of the window. It has to be right here. I hope I hit that. Oh no. No, that one screwed up, didn't I? Is he gonna go to sleep? I don't know if I hit him. I must not have no radio man left. Okay.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're being attacked. Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Ah. Alright, we're still not out of this yet.
Huh? Who's
Oh,
that?
what?
Who's that?
Alright, we are now. God dang it. What? How did they, what? That is not where I even was. Why did he just run to that spot? What? I do think that maybe the updated version's a little wonky in my opinion in some cases with the stealth. It's not airtight like it was when it was back then. Like somehow they made it perfect with the original version, like with how the AI behaves and all that. They seem a little weird in this one. Like there was no reason. Like that one I can definitely say that wasn't me being dumb. Because they never saw me go over there. They don't know where that original shot came from. And guys I tranked already were on the other side of the map. So how did that guy wake up, run all the way to me? Seems a bit odd. It's very, very strange. Try the skin. Either those guns have heartbeat monitors, or Snake let out a silent. Exactly. It had to be, right? He's like, you smell that shit. That's the only thing I can think of. Snake shat himself. It's like they smelled me. It's like what? Ay, ay, ay. Because up until right there, everything was going smooth. And then it's like the guy had laser vision. Like that one. Like, I think it's this one.
What's wrong?
I think it's this one. This one right here. I think this one's bugged. The others aren't doing that. Only he is. So, you know, weird. It's this one. This little dude right here. There's not much I can do about it except for work around it. So, with his crazy broken self right here. Oh yeah, you're also the one giving me useless ammo nobody cares about. So we're not taking that cabin shot again. This time we're gonna get a real shot and actually take it and get in the bushes ahead of time. Actually, no, well, hold on. It's gonna take a little more time to do this, but hold on. I'm gonna separate them. He'll be seen, but there's no one patrolling out here, so I'm gonna run him over to like this corner over here beside the street. So they don't see each other, they wake up of their own volition. Is what I'm hoping this will do. And if that's the case, alright. Now we go this way. So now he's down, they're down, now we're going up here. I'm gonna stay far left on this one because we're going all the way around again. I do think like it was the same. I felt like I was having the same kind of weird wonkiness happen inside the base in that 2-floor area. Like that dude saw me through a catwalk. I know he did because I had no visual acuity of him at all. I couldn't even see a corner of his body. So this tells me that he wouldn't be able to see me visually. So. Okay, so we gotta wait for him to come back. This is very precarious, having to do it this way. I wonder if I can go in and just catch him when he's coming through the door and just hold him up in that room where there's no windows. They won't see me do it if I do it in there. At least I hope, unless Bugman comes running and is like, dude, I know where he's at. He's in the shack, guys. Let's go. Someone gave him psychic visions. Okay, let's try this again. Wait till he goes past the window. I want to get him right here. Don't miss, self. There we go. Now for the other one. This one we can just kind of walk up on. Okay, the guy inside didn't see it. Good. Okay. He's right there. He's right there. This is probably not gonna work. I'm gonna try it though. Also, let's change our camo for this. We don't want spider because that drains my stamina. I don't want to have to be on a... Okay. This one's pretty good for this area. Somehow I guess that kind of makes sense. The crocodile scales kind of look like wood planks. It is our highest. Oh, I want to try to keep the realism, so we're gonna go with this one. So you see my plan. We have to wait till he goes back in there, though. We cannot stand him up in here. If we do, well, I guess we can. They're all unconscious. Going against my better judgment here. Oh, freeze. Got him. I gotta hurry before Bugman wakes up. Give me your film reel, please. There it is. Got it. Metal Gear something. A new movie has been added. Nice. Go to sleep. I don't want to take any more chances. So suppressor, nice. What's that? I already have all that. Okay. Let's quickly drag him into the back room. We've also got to get rid of that little duckling thing. Wow, we definitely hit that one in the eye. That was definitely in the eyeball. Put him right up against this window and hope the other one can't see it. Because he's so low on the ground. Okay. Oh no, I'd already got. Nice. I hear that chicken one. Okay. Make sure it wasn't in there. Wait, what is that? Ah, it's too blurry to make out. It's outside near the house. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's grab this. Let's go back here. Let's grab our M36. We've got the film reel, so if we get seen now, it's fine. I just have to trank everyone without taking anyone out accidentally. I hate that you can't climb over this balcony. That's such a strange thing. It's 2 feet high. At best. Maybe not even that. Alright, where are you, chicken? I hear you. I'm not sure where you are. I want to be seen by... Oh, that guy. Back this way, back this way, back this way. Okay. I need to change camos again. Alright. Okay, so where are you, you crazy little chicken? You must be on the roof. Almost his way up there. Not on this side. I wonder if they've gone by yet. They're gonna start waking up soon, so. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. Maybe it's underneath. Give me a favor. Oh, well, I broke the window, but go back to sleep. Let me do that. Is it up here somewhere or around this thing? Like I hear it. This chicken is elusive. It's gotta be, this tree allows us to climb. Let's go up this tree. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be up here for some reason. Okay, lay down. Oh, I see him. I see him. Hold on. Let me change my camo to match up here a bit. Right there. So we have a better index to shoot this. Okay. Suppressor's on, yeah. Got him. The one inside got up, but we got our film reel and stuff from everybody, so now it's just about getting down without getting noticed. Don't move. Sadly, no Mosin the God, though. I'm still not sure how I messed up at not getting his tranquilizer gun from the end. I'll have to look it up and to remember how it works. We can get down on this side if I'm not mistaken. Quick. Plus 30 on that one. Okay. Oh. And you turn around. Okay, he went that way. Is there anywhere else I can go? Not on this part of the map. We've gotten everything over here, I assume. We got all the rations. We got the M36. Let me double check my backpacks. Oops. Yep, M63, not M36. Should have a ton of calorie mates. Yep. Alright, let's eat this coral snake.
Hey, this works.
And now we crawl away from danger. Let's see. Okay, I'll make sure I didn't miss any comments for because I'm trying to zen in and focus a little bit so we don't mess up as much. This game really does have a teeter-totter, but I do think it's a little harder than the original. I don't think that's intended on purpose, necessarily. Some mechanics seem to be kind of tilted that way. But there's also other things that are just way easier because the mechanics weren't originally designed for that. Like, I actually think the ends battle, even though it's a little more time-consuming, the battle with the end was, like, super easy. That's why I fear that because it was so much easier than the original one, that I messed up on something? And like, how do I get up there? Wait a minute, hold on. There is something I'm missing. There's a way up to... Oh, it's probably that tree. See if we can get up there quick. I want to see if there's anything up here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, is this just a... Oh! This is... Well, okay, I know how I would have ambushed them now. Well, okay. I know how we would have, actually, like, got around them now. Alright, cool. We'll just follow them out. But we uncovered the whole map doing that. I don't think there's anything else now. We have to get to the outside this area to get an autosave to trigger. And I'm trying not to fire any more bullets. So I don't have to. So we're gonna kind of crawl behind them. Follow them to the exit. So we can get back towards our objective. Tab King said a couple of streams ago, hard difficulty makes the enemies wear helmets and maybe body armor, making it harder to trank. So that actually makes sense. Okay, see, that makes sense. So then what we're experiencing is clearly some sort of weird bug that's happening sometimes. It's almost like the AI is keeping my position, but it's not supposed to. Like a log is made into the code, but it's supposed to be like erased if I manage to get away from them. Alright, let's get out of here. So that's pretty cool. But that also, like I said, that kind of shows that what happened to us was a bit of an anomaly. Oh, okay. I forgot there were still good dudes here. Let's go around this way. Oh no! I thought I got rid of all of these. It's alright, those are easy. I don't know if I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure I did. So I don't know if I appreciate the traps respawn. But I guess that would make sense if there's guards in this area. Maybe they're putting them back. That's but dang, that was crazy. So we got to go around to our right. Did I ever get the cure? I never got the chicken in this area. But I don't know if we're gonna worry about it. Okay, so he's there. We're back on this side. I see what happened. Actually, let's see if we can avoid them. Crawl. Oh, can't crawl past that way. Is this the right way? Oh, it's to my left. It's over here. I will say the segments with the guards is... Oh no, there's still one up there. Okay, he turned around. Quick, 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 quick. I will say the things with the guards is a little bit more difficult just naturally, which I do appreciate, but that's for the fact that it's perspective. Because we're in third person, not top down, that sector actually is a lot easier in top down. Because you can see the like you where you're crawling through the grass at. You won't necessarily see them, you'll hear them off camera, slightly below you or above you or whatever, and you'll be able to kind of gauge where you need to be. There's definitely some cool differences that I do appreciate for like the actual like changes that they made. Oh, we're back out here. Okay. Well, he's already been taken care of. I just wish we got it sniper. I wonder how you get it. Hmm. Have we uncovered everything on this side? Yeah. Let's go the way that's not our objective first. I want to make sure we got everything from where, from fighting the end. Let's go this way. I know we gotta go north. Socronavo north is what we're looking for. Yeah, I can see that. Looks like maybe there's something right there I didn't check. Let's go over to that corner. Also, anything in there? No. Either of these crawlable? No. Up here and to the right. Nothing, just a dead end. There is a strange mushroom up there. Now, the only way to get up there is to come from wherever that is. So, if I had to gather, going up the other way and to the left would make that. We can see if we can circle back around to it. Don't see a tree that leads up there. Yeah, because that's not close enough. Alright. Sacramento North. But I want to see if I can get up on that ridge and get that unusual looking black mushroom. Probably up this way. Yeah, see, I didn't uncover this last time. I'll come back towards where I need to go in a second. I want to check over here. And that goes back as well. Where's this lead to on the top side of Sacramento South? Where's this at? See, there's so many little upper paths up here that once you learn where they are, when you fight him the next time, he is so easy to catch. Because you just have to kind of find which one with the goggles he's in, and then find it, and then just trail around him. Let's keep journeying upwards for now, because I want to see what the upward path takes me first, before we go back for that mushroom. We come back around. Where are we now? Yeah, this place is so huge. I will say his fight is definitely nightmare fuel when you're playing this in top down. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, his battle in top down is just absolutely terrible. So it's over there, right? Yeah. It's right here. Handker? Oh, handkerchief. That was it's I bet you it's an anesthetic mushroom. Let's see if paramedic says anything about it. What?
Paramedic, I caught a parrot.
We already
What kind
talked.
of parrot?
Hold on, let's skip that. We already know that.
I see you've caught yourself a red
I already
Avada.
know that. I hate that the lines don't save unless you go through an area after you talk to her.
I see you found a spatza.
There we go.
Spatza.
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 Right.
Interesting name.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So, paramedic,
What?
what kind of mushroom is a spatza?
You really want to know?
I guess so.
Okay. Let's see. The spatza.
Yeah.
It's gray, and it grows on the ground.
Yeah, and
That's all.
that's all?
What?
That's all the guide says.
What?
Okay. So I don't know that much about it. Why don't you eat one and see?
What?
It might be pretty tasty.
Eat one and see. What do I look like, a lab rat?
Shh.
What did I say?
What if the rats hear you? You'll hurt their feelings.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so we don't know what it does. It's just a mystery black mushroom who also gave us anesthetic for our handkerchief. I imagine it's gonna put me to sleep. Anything else, medic?
Paramedic.
What's up?
Are you a medic or a doctor?
I'm a well-respected physician. Or I was until I joined the CIA.
We already heard that. See if Eva says anything.
The forest you're in now is known as Sokrovieno. The name means the most holy woods. It's been venerated since ancient times as the sacred home of the spirits of the forest. It's the largest and deepest forest in the region and is divided into 3 areas: south, west, and north. Try not to get lost, okay? There's an armory in the southern area. If you need some extra ammo, you might want to pay it a visit. The tunnel to the mountains is to the northeast. Head that way.
Second?
You're using the survival knife.
Yeah.
Yes.
This thing provides me with all the bare essentials I need to survive in the field.
Hey, wait. What'd you do with the knife I made you? That was a work of art. It had matches and fish hooks and thread and stuff in the grip.
Sorry to have to tell you this, but that thing is useless in a fight.
No way. Really?
Yeah. When the grip is hollowed out like that, there's not as much space to stabilize the blade. So the joint between the blade and the grip is weaker. That makes it easier to break.
I get it. You're right. With your knife, you don't have to worry about it breaking no matter how much you swing it around. So the important thing is durability.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta write this stuff down. Next time, I'll make it so the matches and fish hooks go in the sheath instead.
I mean, that actually kind of makes sense. That would be much better. The matches and the hooks being more in the sheath now, we could just make a utility belt or a small little like cloth belt like the ones in real life that do stuff like that. But um but yeah, I mean, as far as ideas are concerned, it definitely would be better in the sheath. But still, let's see how much you want to bet the majority of first runs in this game is Rambo. Oh no, it's definitely Rambo lethal runs. You definitely would have an easier time playing this game if you were actually removing the problem permanently from walking around the map, obviously. But that's kind of why this game is cool, always been cool, because it rewards you more for not doing that. And then you can go do that in a different run after you get the reward that it gives you for not doing it. Because it basically gives you and says, all right, You were strong and kept to your diligence and never fired a single lethal round, only tranks. You get an infinite ammo bandana now. Knowing immediately what the second run will be. This is also something that makes it funny because it's supposed to be a stealth game too, right? A game about stealth, and that joke about Major Zero. Remember, Snake, this is a solo stealth mission. So the second run, it's like stealth mission. Looks over at the scene. Snake has started war on the air, on this Russian territory of Shagohod and all this other craziness, and the facilities are on fire. uh, the end never made it off the dock. Oh, pretty sure that's gonna get more NPCs killed than a lethal first run. Oh, it definitely is. If it wasn't for if I can learn how to speed run this game, we definitely have to do a run with the bandana just to show the stupidity. Like by the end of it, the boss and Vulcan will be going, "Oh my!" Especially the boss. What have I created? Oh man, what has happened? We need another one of these though. One is not enough. What if I wanted to try this? I'm gonna do something that's gonna be real annoying, chat, to have to do this, but we're gonna go around one more time. I want to see if I can get that to spawn again. See if we can get two of them so I can try the other one. See what it does. We're gonna save before we do. Socorro Venu. Socorro Venu. This way. It'd be nice if there were more of these around here. It's the only one I've seen in that area, though. And with the fact it's in such a hard to get to place, my brain kind of goes through. That's got to be the only one here, right? Like when they do that with certain items in video games, it's like the only one that can spawn. See, that goes in a different area, so my brain's like, it's gotta be. It's gotta be the only one. I don't see any others hiding around here. Did it respawn? See, it didn't. So that's another thing about this game. This is in the original as well. You need to decide in your first run which foods you're going to eat and which ones you're going to save for next time so you can stack it up and do it the second time around, right? Because there is not another one down there now. So that means that one we have is the only one we have, this. So we're going to hold on to it for now. But I'm going to let you decide, chat. Do we eat it eventually, or do we hold on to it? We know nothing about it. All I can remember is I think maybe this is the one that puts us to sleep. But European rabbit gives me one. Let's see one of these European rabbits.
Hey, this works.
This is just to get my stamina back up. It's getting a little low. But yeah, I don't see another one. So unless there's one like somewhere else on a drop off somewhere I haven't realized. There's only seems to be one here. I don't see one on this corner either. Okay. see one down here, like on this very edge over here. It'd be cool if there was like one hiding right here. As a bonus. I'll walk around this area since this is where it was found, see if we see any others, but any other, no. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it's gone. So, let's walk around this area for just a second. See if we can get lucky with another one. Oh wait, is that one? Aha! So they are in this area. They're just here. In this general region. So now we have one to try. We'll have to do it before we leave this area. Let's see if we can find another one. That's a normal mushroom. Also, that gives us handkerchief ammo. What is that? Because obviously I know what it is, by the way, I have to say. Stock up on some food. Can't remember which fish that is. Oh yeah, this is a tasty terrible one. Let me just eat it.
I've had enough.
It got us back to full, which is all that matters. So we're looking for more spots. Is this leading outside? No. Let's check up in this back little zone back here. Maybe there's one hiding back here. There's our goat that I was looking for. But yeah, I didn't see what was in there. Sir, I need the goat meat. 1 slash. That's all it. Beautiful. What is that? Oh, hi! I have to shoot him. Can I get in here with you? No. Seeing if there was anywhere to crawl under there. So far, no more. I think they're predominantly maybe now down near the river is what I'm guessing. Alright, one more. Just head back down. One more gander down there to see. Seeing if I see any random frogs, since there was a chicken nearby. Frog is usually not that far off. They're harder to hear without the suit. Let's head back down this way. I want to try to get one more. One more spot, though. Oh. Oh, no, it's regular. Regular mush. Mushy mushrooms. There's these again. Oh, we're full on antidote, really. Is the frog in this one? Hey! Okay, that was consistent for that one. Glad we came back and looked at all that. We'd have missed those. He said, I want to get as many as I can, but we're not actively looking for them either. We're just kind of coming across them. Yeah, I think that's all of them we're going to get. Let's head towards the exit where we can autosave. We're going to go out the high ground over here on the outer edge. Are this crab's any different? So are you just a Kenya crab? Kenyan crab, or whatever they call you? Let's cut you over and find out. Alright, well, now's the time. Hold on. That's not what I want. Tasted terrible. Alright, get rid of that one.
This is horrible.
Yeah, well, we're gonna pick it up. Crab. Same type of crab, okay. Just checking. Alright, let's go. Let's get into this area first that we're heading into, and then after that, I'm gonna save it, my own save. We're gonna eat the mushroom and see what it does. Let's see. It's still a stealth mission if nobody is alive to report you, that's true. No, I just found out there's an animal called a legless lizard that is somehow not related to snakes, despite looking exactly like them to an extent. Welcome to science. No, it's sometimes when we make up names like that and do names like that for animals, I'm like, come on, could you better than that? All right, let's make a save. Let's find out what this
You
little
wanna
mushroom
save?
is gonna do.
Hold
Let her
on a
do her
sec.
story that she always gives us. So save data 2.
Snake, have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
Sorry.
It's a remake of the Japanese classic The
The
Seven
Seven Samurai, yeah.
only in a Western setting.
Good. That one
This
I like.
tiny Mexican village is attacked every year by bandits. Finally, the village elder can't stand it any longer and decides to hire someone to protect the village. 7 gunmen respond to the call. They teach the villagers how to shoot and prepare for the oncoming attack. But then, the enemy shows up at the village with a huge band.
Then what happens?
You'll just have to see it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
Movies are only fun when you actually watch them.
Yeah,
There's
that's
something
true.
you have to experience for yourself.
I agree with that. Alright, we have saved it. Now it's time to eat an unknown mushroom and find out what it's gonna do. Here we go.
Oh,
Yep.
not bad.
Became sleepy. Yep. Yep. Thought that's what you were. I remember you, you little trolly mushroom. This got me in trouble once. Because I didn't know that when I had these the first time in my inventory. I was like, oh, look, black little mushrooms. Now, you see how it's not that long. You don't stay out that long, but that's not the problem here. So, I did not know that in the original. And I'm like, all right, I'm getting hungry. There's a guard right there coming up around the corner. I gotta get ready, but I don't want him to hear my stomach. I had forgotten to eat. Oh, well, I don't need much. These mushrooms, I don't know what that tastes like yet. So even if and I didn't care if it was even a taste terrible thing. That was not what I was concerned about. It'll give me enough to keep him from rumbling and tumbling his stomach. And my brain's like, oh, I'll eat these. Falls asleep at the corner. I was like, no, wait, what's going on? Wake up, stay! And then screaming at the screen, and then the guard came around, and well, the obvious can imagine happened next. Don't look at me like that, goat. I know it was dumb. I just wanted to try, but that is cool though. I missed it. They kept. I'm glad they kept that. We don't need more goat meat. We got plenty of goat right now. All right, let's do our objective. I think we've explored this area plenty enough. Let me put my trank gun back on so I don't accidentally hurt somebody. Still gonna have to look up how you're supposed to get the most in the gun. I don't know where it was and how I missed it, because I could have swore there was a way to get it and you could fight the end with it, so you'd be able, or get it from him somehow. We only got the camo. My only other explanation, which I'm gonna do this off camera to test this on my save that I have before him, the one that I'm not overwriting, save data 1. I want to see if holding him up, uh, oh hi. I want to see if holding him up multiple times, uh, maybe I'm supposed to do it like maybe 3 to 4 times. I've got to do it whole, like all the way through is what I mean. Because he shakes like 3 times, drops one item, flash bangs and runs away. Then I wonder if you're meant to like do it again. Like I wonder if you're meant to keep doing that, and maybe he drops the sniper for you. And maybe I don't remember that. It's been way too long. There's some things I remember instinctually. Other things that aren't mechanic related, that is. Other things, I'm like, how did I do that again? Where was that at? How did I get that gun? Oh, well, we're gonna get copyrighted on this one. You can tell we're getting into the main part of the game. Look what we're getting a somber prelude. Oh, I forgot how tall this tunnel was. This is like the game's getting serious moment. Because Snake Eater's starting to kick up in the background.
But you're so supreme. I give my life.
Who put the ladder music on for me? It's very nice. It's like elevator music, but there's no elevator in here.
In my time.
Which means this might be a point of no return, which is why I have that other save data as well to try to do better. Or if I miss something, I can go back for it.
Crime. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater.
That was cool. It had the previous camera angle for a brief second. Snake Eater. That was beautiful. Love this game so much. I assume this is a point of no return. Is there a chicken in this room? Haha! Wow. Okay, that one was instinct. My brain went, isn't there a chicken in this room? Sir, can't hide from me. Let's go. this is that mountain cliff side of the map. I remember this. This part's not gonna be fun. Well, it will, but it won't be fun. Yeah, in some ways. Whoa. Oh, look how beautiful. Okay, I will say this view is a lot better in third person. The only way to see this in the original would be to use your binoculars. Oh man. You think we'll die if we fall, chat? I wonder if this is a death hole. What do you think, chat? Think what was that? I thought that was. You think this is a death hole? Can I see that with my binoculars? What the hell is that? Vulture. I mean, at this point, the live food isn't really benefiting me much because I'm conserving so well with calorie mates and instant noodles and using animals in between. I think we're gonna get rid of our giant anaconda. That sounds bad. Out of context, that would be a terrible idea.
That's tasty.
We'd never do that. But I want to capture this vulture. Okay. I'll lie down. Not what I wanted. We need index. We need to up our index. Wow, looks like you're the best for this right now. Oh, I did not hit X. I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, the cheetah pattern or leopard kind of camo. Oh, there's a snake here too. Gosh darn it. I don't want to scare off the bird. I'll come back for you. You're easy to get. I see something else we have to get to. Oh, can we not capture it alive without wasting my bullet? Crap. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, time to cut it. Time to clean us a vulture for food. Don't fall off trying to get this. Let's see what it tastes like. White rumped vulture. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's call a paramedic real quick for it.
Snake, the altitude in those mountains is pretty high.
Oh.
That means the oxygen concentration in
that's
the air
true.
is lower than normal.
I thought she was going to say
When
you could
there's
fall
less
and die.
oxygen in the air, naturally you'll be breathing less oxygen as well, and the oxygen content of your blood will go down. In other words, you run the risk of becoming hypoxic. Hypoxia is a very serious condition. In the worst cases, it can lead to pulmonary and cerebral edema. I don't think you need to worry right now, but all the same, be careful.
So, what do I need to be careful about?
In high altitude areas, you will tire quicker than normal.
Okay, so stamina's going to drop faster.
Snake, climbing uphill takes a lot of stamina as it is, but on top of that, the air up there is thinner
Don't
than
mind
normal. You're burning through
my
stamina a
neighbors
lot
doing
faster
yard
now
work,
than
trying
ever
to clean
before.
out their yard.
Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. Be sure to eat something to restore your stamina before you run out.
What else?
Snake, climbing uphill takes a lot of stamina as it is, but on
Come
top
on,
of
Meg.
that, the air up there is thinner than normal. You're burning through
We just
stamina
talked
a
about
lot
this.
faster now than ever before.
Talk to me about
Keep
the
an eye
turkey
on your
vulture I
stamina
just took
gauge.
out.
Be sure to eat something to restore your stamina before you run out.
Is she just going to keep repeating that?
Paramedic.
Yeah?
I ate one of those spots of mushrooms you were
Ah,
talking about.
Okay, this works.
Really? How did it taste?
I passed out.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So that's why they call it the bringer of sleep.
Why
What?
didn't she tell him
Oh,
that?
I looked the word spatsa up afterwards and found out it means bringer of sleep in Russian.
Well,
But anyway, the reason spatsa puts you to sleep when you eat it is because it contains a type of anesthetic substance similar to an alkaloid.
Which is why
But if you
it gives
pick
us
one, you could soak
handkerchief
it into
ammo.
a handkerchief to create a
Yep.
sleeping drug. Eating a spatsa and falling asleep might cause your life and stamina to recover as well. Why don't you find a safe spot and try it out?
I did. We already did. He just told you already tried it. Or she wasn't listening.
I see you've captured a white-rumped vulture.
There we go.
The white-rumped vulture is a type of vulture found in India. Its diet consists mostly of dead animal carcasses. I don't think it'll attack you, but it's a fairly large bird of prey, so you probably won't be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
got it.
But there is something here that's bothering me.
What is it?
They say the white-rumped vulture doesn't just eat animal carcasses. It eats human ones as well.
Is that so?
Yeah. So then if a person eats a white-rumped vulture, does that mean he's eating human meat too? What do you think?
Stop it already. You're gonna
Now
make me
she's
lose
messing
my
with us.
appetite.
She's learned. Medic has learned how to get under Snake's skin. It's like, hey, isn't it mean that you technically, if you eat a white rump vulture and you enjoy it, that means you're enjoying the human meat too? Because he always asks how it tastes. Oh, goodness. Oh, I missed Sealy joining. Hold on, we gotta read back. How many people do you think died because they ate that mushroom in a boss fight? A few. If you ate that during, you can't get it this early, I don't think. But let's say at the new, because I think in New Game Plus, if you keep any food with you, it'll actually carry over to the next game. If New Game Plus is still in here. I think if I'm not correct, if you do New Game Plus and you accidentally eat one of those while fighting the pain in the water, you'll drown. Did that one on purpose because I want to see what would happen. Kind of figured that was what would happen, but hey. And then the other one would be annoying, would be the fear. Doing that against the fear, you are absolutely getting slapped. And don't dare. I don't think it would last this long. It would go rotten before this. But if you use that with the boss, you're going to die in like 10 seconds. Just going to run up and just CQC you out of existence. Also, then Sealy said, hello, Adnan, how's your day been? Farsi shush now, I don't want you to bring this certain topic up. I know you know Farsi. Sealy, how was your day? Farsi, don't say anything interesting lately. Farsi, you have a whole, and stop typing about it. Typing about what is happening. Typing about what? The stars aligning and James manipulating fate? What? Farsi, I only saw one pixel of that image. And right now I'm using James's Okay, I know what he's talking about now. Yeah, I'm using James's yes to delude my mind. It doesn't help you're trying to remind me. That Galactus has collected all the stones. It also probably doesn't help when there's a ZG, the ultimate Zeech horse, also. Like I said, I had said it before. Oh, man. So Darius now has Infinity down. And then James has the ultimate blue horror. Mine's a sister of battle, but who would have thunk? That wasn't obvious at all. Fazia, please stop. I'm currently free to the moon. I don't know. No, Sealy. No, Sealy. See, because you are doing that, the Mocha has denied you. The cafe is currently closed. We will be closed indefinitely until further notice. Please have a nice day. Oh, alright, anyways. I forgot what I was doing. She told us about the white rump vulture, so let's taste it now. And see if we eat the human meat. Wow, that thing looks detailed. It says white rumped. I guess it is kind of lighter on the behind, but I'm like, this thing's pretty dark for a white rumped name. Like for a name with the name white in it. Like, could have just called it the Shadow Vulture. Probably lives in the shadows of the canyons and the sides of cliffs, like it is. I mean, it probably attacks things under, like lying up against cliffs and stuff. So it's like, feel like a bit a cooler name for this vulture. And it eats humans too. This is a very tame name for what this thing can do. I'm sorry, sir. Some of our scientists are less than imaginative. Alright, let's eat it.
I could go for seconds.
Oh, okay. So I guess snakes are cannibals. Oh, okay. Hi. Didn't know there was anybody out here. Thank goodness they didn't see me. There's another one right there. Alright, so let's do some observation. We need to see where everybody's at. So there's two guys up that way. I'm gonna crawl this way. Kinda into the dune here. I'm trying to get to this scorpion. I hate these things, man. Not as much as spiders, but still. That is not. I need to capture it alive for the first one. We opened up a cage for it, we might as well. We didn't mean to open up a cage for it, but I might as well get it live.
Snake, climbing uphill takes a lot of stamina.
Stop trying to tell me what
I
stamina
see you
does.
caught a
There-
markhor. The
Oh,
markhor
okay.
is a kind of wild
That's
goat
the
that
goat.
lives in mountainous areas.
I forgot she never
It's
talked
quite
about
large,
this.
so I don't think you'll be able to capture one alive, even with the tranquilizer gun.
All right.
Speaking of which, do you know the origin of the name markhor?
No.
It means snake eater in Persian.
Snake eater.
Lost your appetite?
Not at all. It tasted pretty good. I think I'll have it again sometime.
Oh, cool. So he has an extra line if you eat that before talking to her, because that one she was trying to get at him and he was like, nah, it tasted great. I'll eat some again sometime. She's like, gosh darn it. I do think, and I'm going to say this before we go, in a comparison of kind of Snake to Peter Parker, and I know this is going to sound weird, but we're talking about relationship-wise. I do think Eva's Black Cat, but she's not Mary Jane. I actually wonder if it's Medic. If Medic is MJ, because Medic just seems their relationship and the way they kind of are with each other, even though they're not really actually together, that would make more sense to me for the two of them. The way you always got to have a little bit of like bite, not anything bad, but like to keep things like realistic and to like things like when your partner or your husband, wife, or whatever kind of bites at you a little bit, like with some sarcasm or something like that. It's like, yeah, it's kind of somewhat needed to a certain extent. So freeze. At least this place has got so many dunes in it that I can kind of check all these guys for film reels. without getting spotted easily. I don't know what that was. Hurry up. Hurry up. You got one more. Okay. Got some meds out of that. Also, let's contact her about the scorpion, hopefully now.
I see you've caught yourself an emperor scorpion.
There it is.
The emperor scorpion is said to be the largest scorpion in the world. Its venom is a potent neurotoxin, so take care that you don't get stung. If you do get stung, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to inject yourself with serum right away.
Okay. So how's it taste?
Not very good, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Don't
Okay,
get so
we'll go ahead and eat it
discouraged.
and get rid of
There
it.
are other ways to use it besides eating it, right?
Like what?
Like catching one alive with a tranquilizer gun and throwing it at the enemy?
You can do that!
Yeah.
Sometimes
We
I
actually
wonder if
learned
we
to
even
confirm
remember
that
that
Tam
we're on a
King's
mission.
suspicion is correct. That means you can do it with a snake, too, that's poisonous. And we're not going to do that because that would kill them. But, yo, Tam King was right. We can just eat scorpions and snakes and people. If you don't have any ammo, just go find a venomous cobra. Alright, alright, let me continue reading chat real quick. Let's see, Farsis, I'm crazy. He posted the screenshot on Discord all night, or not, all three there. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's go check that then. Hold on. Well, it does suck I can't pull it up for the stream when we're not doing, like, Uma Musume or something on PC. I see that. I see that. Somebody put fire. I wonder who that was. I see that. He literally got all of the stones. Farsi shush. Celia's worse actually. He's got the infinite tail, Rudolph, and Tail's terrible sibling. I'm going to turbo the Top Gun if you continue, Farsi. I should keep my mouth. Celia wanted to see James's horse I found on JP. Now you did, Farsi. It's such bull moves. Is out of all 50 plus Umas got bloody all of the tails. If it weren't for this man not having cafe, I'll decaffeinate his entire body. What the actual cooking hell are the chances this man got all tails? It's rigged, I tell you, silly, don't drink it. I'll drink your face. Also, you saw what happened with the second Bakushin race or not? I don't remember if I did. I was a little tired last night. We did a very late stream last night. So don't quite remember. Alright, let's eat this scorpion and see what happens. I'm assuming I'm gonna get poisoned.
Not so great.
No, it just tastes terrible. But at least it's out of my inventory and I can put the snake in here instead. Snakes are better for snake to eat. Alright, what snake is that? Oh, it's a Thai Cobra. Not half bad, so that's decent enough. Right. Time to move forward. Where's the other guy at? There's one guy there. My eyes are having a little weirdness right now. Let's also stock up on some vulture. We're gonna trank him because I don't want to draw attention to myself. Now, knife. Let's just get rid of the crab? Because they're okay.
Hey, this works.
We're gonna have to get rid of this spot set at some point. So we can, don't, well, actually I can just dispose of it. Yeah, we're not gonna keep that. Not on this playthrough. We've already got the anesthetic out of it. I want to have room for both of these, turkey vulture meat. Oh, oh. Do I see a duck up on that rock? I think I see a duck up on that rock. Oh, this one's a little risky. I don't have my gun equipped. That was almost a disaster.
Freeze.
Hopefully the other guy can't see him freaking out from there, where he's at. But I don't know who has some film reel and who don't right now. I haven't seen any physically. The guy we actually got last time, I never saw one on him, even though he had one. Maybe certain ones, like super secret ones, don't have it. Like they don't show it. Alright, go to sleep. Too risky for any further than that. Another vulture. Okay, we're gonna have to crawl. Wait, this might lead over there. We also gotta go crawl back through that hole over there and find out what's in there. Hey, we're full on serum. Where's this guy at? He's right there. I gotta see how far he comes over. This is also like if something goes wrong, this is me checking and figuring out who has what, right? Like if there's a reeler. Oh, not. Shit. Okay. That's a problem. We're gonna have to go over to this one first. I gotta reverse my position. Okay. I gotta do this fast, because the other one's gonna get too close. Crawl down behind him. Stand up, quiet walk.
Freeze.
Use him to block the view.
Don't
Okay,
shoot
he
me,
can't
please.
see me.
Oh,
Come on, last one.
oh.
Sleep. Bug juice. We never had to use it. I don't need this vulture, so. Oh, I almost screwed that up because I tapped it too many times. I knew I did it because I felt me accidentally do it. Crawl, 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 crawl. We gotta do this quick. Stand, silent walk. Come on, get in range.
Freeze.
Don't shoot.
Come on. I'm getting more consistent now. I'm starting to remember. I gotta go find that hole over here by that other first guy. Which we might be getting up soon, so we gotta be careful. I'm gonna crawl over. Good night. Got right back up and go right back to sleep. See, now I'm starting to get my old trolly ways of snake back. Okay. Which way is he pointing? What? How am I supposed to get you? Wait. Hold on. Ingenuity, think. Okay. Backpack. So the weapon he's sporting we don't want to get shot by. I really don't feel like turning into a pile of, or a big cloud of red. See, I can't throw this, right? It would also look weird. Where'd that magazine just come from? Is it items? It's like a fake magazine. Oh. So what am I supposed to do here? Can I crawl up on him and, like, hold him up from the ground? Huh. I could have sworn we could throw our magazine. Hold on. I could have sworn. When, oh boy, this is where we might blow it. Okay, that didn't count. Freeze. Got him.
Don't shoot!
He's the one with the film reel. I knew it because he was in a ridiculous spot. My instincts told me he's got a film reel. Why would it put him up against the wall and make it this hard to get him? A new movie has been added to the secret theater. Die Hard. Ooh, come on, give me more stuff. Sure. Nah, go to sleep. I don't want to take a chance. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Alright. As long as he's not dead. Oh. Missed. Alright, to keep the alert from happening, I need to drag him off where he's not going to be seen. Until he wakes up. It's like over here in this little ravine right here. Gotta hurry, because the ones over there are clearly going to wake up soon. Alright. Down to our last two suppressors. Everyone's asleep over here. No one's the wiser that I even exist. There's probably a frog around here somewhere, but I'm not really. I'm kind of leaving those behind now at this point and just getting the ones I see. Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Uh-huh. The thing is, I guess I have to ask myself, what was that? Whoa! Sir! You getting put in the cage for that. I gotta eat this other one. It'll
Can't
refresh my
complain.
stamina. You getting put in the cage for that. Almost bit me. So is it coming only from the left, or is it coming back from the other way now? It's always from the left, Roger. So we can avoid it if we're just careful. Alright, observation already says go into the tunnel to get behind him. Scroll over here and get whatever all this is. Scorpion over here, hold on. Make sure we don't get shanked. Let's see, Sealy, check out the Almond Eye support skill. Pace Chaser. Medium, if your speed stat is at least 1200, it will further increase by 60. Bonus 20 speed if your wisdom is also at least 1200. That's how you also acquire transcendent skills too. You have to get a certain amount of stat to get its hint. It's like hidden achievements, which is why on JP you should get a majority of your stats U rank, or else you're skimping out on your skills. Exactly. See, Sealy knows. Sealy knows. You're learning, Sealy. You got this. Look at this guy has no idea what's about to happen. He does not know. Oh, he didn't come around the corner. Oh, hold on. Only worry I have with getting him right here is what if there's someone up here? Oh, I can't get that. I can't get that. I can't get that. I can't get that. He has to go past me. That is not a good spot. I need to actually get him like right here to be fair. Make sure our camo is really good. Hide in here for a second. There's not enough room. I'll bump into him if he has a reel. Yeah, over here is better. Just more room to get around him.
Freeze.
See, game trying to trick me right there.
No,
I don't
wait.
think he has a reel. I didn't see one, but just in case. I'm also doing this to teach myself and get way better at doing this again. And make it almost come instinctual again. Which it's starting to get there. Alright, go to sleep. Breeze enough. Didn't even give me anything, really. Alright, that was pointless. Is there anything in here other than the hiding spot? No. Get on my belly just in case there's someone up here. I don't see no one. Where does this go? Oh, hello. Oh, hello as well. Alright, well, we can keep replenishing our Thai Cobra food right now. So might as well keep
What can I
restocking
say?
up. Styptic. Okay. Alright. I don't see anywhere else to go. That's where we just came, so okay. Oh, fan blew off my plate. It didn't like how stealthy I was being. Just down there. More vulture meat. Just gonna leave him. So, because what food can we realistically eat right now? Oh, wait, no, my coral snake went bad. Can get rid of that. Let's eat the rabbit. Because the Russian ration will
Pretty
last me longer.
tasty.
And then let's eat one, since we're gonna get extra back, one of the white rumped vultures.
I'm stuffed.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Luckily, sleeping vultures don't seem to bother them. I didn't know someone was coming. I'll get our vulture when we go over there. Looks like there's a little cave to hide in next to him again, so we can do the same tactic we did before. Problem is, that's a... We're gonna have to follow him up and see what the situation is up there, instead of just shooting him straight away. Oh, wait, what? Tunnel. Wait, but where is he? That's my fear. We're gonna have to be patient with this. 'Cause I gotta see if he walks past here or not. You missed the previous comment saying Almanai SSR card has multiple gold skills you can transcend. Oh, really? That's cool. I hear him. Oh, shoot. So I don't know if the other way is better, though. Is the see. Oh no, yeah, I can do that. Just gotta try not to walk off.
Freeze.
Don't run into him.
No, wait.
Hey, yes. Ammo for the trank. Beautiful. Go to sleep. You'll wake up and not even remember what even happened to you. Right. Back into crawling mode. And we're probably gonna need this here. It's crazy how I had this place. Take a quick gander around this corner. Or probably. So it just goes up that way. Okay. Wonder if that means someone can. This might have been the other way to get him. Like maybe this was the safer zone and I did the more dangerous route. See if I hear anybody. I don't.
I think I saw something.
Roll back in the hole. Whew.
Guess I'm seeing things.
I'm getting it back. I'm learning how to be fast and stealthy at the same time. Alright, is it that guy? Is he the one that's gonna come around here? You should look up Akabono. That Uma is the definition of big boned. Okay. I wonder how they translated this into video game logic. I've yet to see him come around here yet. I don't think he comes down here. I think the trick to this is I have to figure out which way is the best way to get around him. And I think there might be another one. Or it's just him, I'm not sure. It's like, where does he stop at? He's coming back. Okay, he doesn't seem to come down here. I just walked too fast last time.
Freeze.
Please don't. Huh. Huh.
One more. One more. Come on, hurry up. Sleep. Alright, not much on that one, okay. Wait, which way is which? Okay, that looks like that's leading to our objective. Hold on. Let's see what's over here first. I gotta be careful just in case there's someone else. Another cobra. So let's top off food again.
Not too bad.
Wait, there's two ways? Know what I'm seeing here? Either there's two ways or one of these is a secret, and I don't know which one's which. I better get on my belly again just in case. This is true close quarters right here. There could be someone walking down this. Oh yeah, this is definitely got to be the way we were supposed to go. Or maybe both ways lead here. Hey, a frog. Okay. Alright. Which one of you is the one I know I'm going to need to hold up, I bet? That's not the right thing. He goes down there. I don't see any film reels on either of these guys. This is going to be a much harder sneak in, but we'll manage. I also want to go back and kind of see which way the other way goes first before we commit. See if this is the worst way or better way. We got the ammo that was hiding up here. And I don't see no... The other one goes down really far apparently. That will be our time to strike, is to go for that one. Hold him up, drank him, and come up here for this one. Don't see the little duckling around here, anybody. If I remember correctly, there's one out here we have to... If my instincts are talking to me again, if I remember in this game correctly, there's one you have to get with a sniper rifle, and who I do not remember where that is in the game. It could be here in this region somewhere, but... I don't see film reels on either of them. We'll try to treat it like they both have one, but I don't see one on either of them. We're just gonna have to do this. Too tight of a passage to try to get Snake to turn around. There's like 2 vultures you can take out here if you wanted some food. Oh, yep, same place. But now we can go in and crawl on our belly and sneak in towards the first guy, wherever he's at. I gotta try to figure out. He walks over here near the second, what's it called, somewhere. Let's see if I can get up against this. Oh, yep, like that. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's convenient. Freeze. What's up, how you doing? Thanks for coming to me. I want to walk off the cliff, sir. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm still got room.
Don't shoot!
more magazines. We haven't yet to use this, but we do need to try it out at least once. Alright, he's not looking right now. It's a good time to sneak up slowly. We gotta kind of peek around the corner, huh? I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get past him. I'm gonna have to get on my belly to be less seen for sure. Okay, he's going turned around.
Huh? Footsteps.
Shoot.
Freeze.
Got him.
Don't shoot!
Yes. Perfect refill of ammo. Oh! Didn't know there was another one. Watch, he's gonna turn around. How? He did not see me right there? I do not know. I'm gonna take that. I will take that
No, wait.
blanket.
Hey, this works.
Alright. It's just snow. Yeah, I'm being crazy. Just kind of looking around. Okay, we're definitely going up there if there's something up there. Okay. See if there's a door over here. It looks like there's something in here. So many Russian rations we have. They both are about the same, Calorie Mate and Instant Noodles, but I like Instant Noodles better, so we're gonna eat one of our Calorie Mates. 'Cause there's one in here.
That's damn good.
That's like the best thing we can have besides the Russian rations to last forever. It also tastes really good and actually gives him lots of points and stamina. So, oh, let's check this over here. Oh, what's that? Oh! Well, I'm glad we got that on the first time around. I see. Splint. Disinfectant, nice. Yeah, we were kind of running low on splints and stuff like that. Alright, that seems to be everything. Let me check my map before we move forward. Yeah, we've gotten all of what I can see. Get out of here before they wake up. Reload. To the next area. Whoa. Come on, game. throw me in and right in front of a guard. If that guard will see us. Not right now, he won't.
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
Come on. I think the guy's coming back. I need to hurry up. Sleep. Bandage. Let's check in the, in here real quick. Oh, that guy's unconscious. Yeah. Oh, it's a vulture. I'm like, what is that? My brain was freaking out. It wasn't sure what it was looking at. I was like, wait a minute. Don't mind me, vulture. I'm just going back here. Well, okay, I thought there'd be something back there with all this snow hiding right here. That's a cool reference, CMGS one a little bit. I know it's a mountain, but it's the only game where you really get to see snow in. Like, truly. Oh, okay. Secret crawling tunnel. I always like to do these first because these can be helpful, hindering, or just lead to cool items. This looks like it might just be a way around. Let me check my map. Where are we? Yeah, this looks like it's just a way to the upside of, like, the upper part of the camp without having to go up the hill. Which might not help me overall, because it could put me out in a precarious spot. That door. RPG rounds. More claymore. Nothing else in here. So that tunnel goes that way, but I want to kind of... That's where we started, right? Okay. Oh, but there's two of them.
Freeze.
I don't think I can get past you. Shoot. That's bad. We're gonna have to go this way.
Freeze.
He doesn't have one either. Just go to sleep. Alright. Let's check them real quick. I'm gonna pull one around the corner down here. So that way they don't see each other when they wake up. They have to wake up naturally. It'll keep the caution from going in. Which almost triggered right there. That's why I was hoping that went up around him so I could go and get him as he was checking on this guy. I don't know if we went in that room. Nice ammo. I think that's the one that was up there. could have crawled in that. Okay. Yep. So far, we've found all the major stuff. Apparently nothing back there. I don't see nobody. I think we took out the two guys that were watching this area. There's gotta be one more, right? 100%. I do not trust that there's not one. Nothing good, okay. I'm gonna move forward. Yeah, see, they're starting to wake up, which is why I wanted to move them, separate them. Yeah, same place. Oh shoot.
Huh? Are those footsteps?
Freeze.
Oh, I think you're the one I'm looking for, too.
Don't shoot me, please!
Oh no, maybe not. Okay. Well, he still got snuck up on. I'm getting better.
Oh.
Sleep, I don't want to take chances right now. Hey, another silencer, another suppressor for the MK22. Okay. So let's crawl in here. I imagine this leads to this room over here, or this thing. Yep. That leads to that. Oh, it's them waking up. It throws me off that it shows me that so far away. Alright, we gotta wait for him to come back around again. Did they see each other? No, I thought I put y'all far enough away from each other. Ah, crap, hold on. Got him. Seriously, you're all gonna go? Oh no. Because the other one's set up. Go back to sleep, both of you. Oh shit.
Freeze.
Please don't!
ammo back again. So far, so good. We've had almost no hitches on this one. I'm not jinxing it, but we're doing good. Hey, we made it. He's like,
Well, that was quick.
You look like you could use some rest.
that was
Fine.
her Tanya
It's just that playing these
outfit.
2 roles hasn't
She's
left me
hiding.
much time to sleep.
Where'd you get those cuts?
The Colonel,
He found out?
if he knew, I'd be dead already. No, this is his hobby. He's a sadist. He gets pleasure out of making people suffer. He's scum. Does it look that strange to you?
No. I'm the same way. Scars all over.
Can I see?
No. Where'd you get this one?
I got it after defecting to the Soviet Union.
I don't think so. It's older than that. Code breaking is a desk job. Where'd you get this kind of scar?
You really want to know? Well, too bad. A girl's got to have some secrets, you know. But enough about that. You've got to get going. The Phase 2 trial of the Shagohod is about to start, and it looks like someone might be coming to spoil the party.
Khrushchev?
His forces are on their way here.
Oh,
The
that's
Colonel
not
is
good.
gathering his troops together to meet them. If we don't get a move on, the security will be even tighter than it is now.
Why did it get quieter? Oh.
You'll need this key. It unlocks the door to the underground tunnel. Once you're in there, you can follow the tunnel to get inside Groznygrad. And take this too.
More instant noodles! Even though I have a lot of them,
What is
actually.
it?
The food of the future. A
The food of the
well-balanced meal for
future!
space
It
age.
is. It's great. Ramen is
It's good to
fantastic.
eat some real food once in
Ramen
a
is
while.
amazing. Especially if you add your own additives and like ingredients. It's fantastic.
I'll
Eva's
bet
got
if I
good taste.
kissed you, you'd taste like a wild beast.
Probably. He just ate some vulture.
Do you know where exactly in Groznygrad Sokolov is located?
He's in the heart
Snake
of the
is
fortress,
not
the weapons
even
lab.
hiding it at this point. He's
The
not.
weapons
He's,
lab is divided
he's
into
not.
3 wings. There's the East Wing, which houses the research facilities.
Oh, look.
Then there's the main wing
What's
where
it
the
called?
weapons are assembled. That's where the Shagohod is.
Those are German trucks.
Finally, there's the West Wing, which is connected via a passageway to the main building. That's where Sokolov is. To get in, you'll have to enter the main wing from the East Wing. Then, go through the passageway on the 2nd floor of the main wing.
The west wing of the weapons lab. Got it.
There's just
Yeah, I
one
remember this
problem.
place is huge.
Not again.
The West Wing is protected by the highest level of security. You need to be Colonel class to get in.
Colonel class.
Here, look at this picture. Major Ivan Rydenovich Rykov. Pretend you're him.
How do I do that?
Steal his clothes. You look similar from behind. They won't know the difference. Your face might be a problem, so you just have to figure something out. He should be somewhere in the East Wing.
I forgot.
All right. But how am I supposed to escape once I get Sokolov out of there? Command said you're supposed to have something ready for me.
And I do. There's a lake 30 miles north of here. I hid a wig there.
A wig?
It's a state-of-the-art ground effect vehicle.
A ground effect vehicle? I can't fly one of those.
That's okay. I happen to be an excellent pilot.
Taking off from a lake is trickier than it looks. It's not like riding a motorcycle. You've got to be more delicate.
Of course I will. You've seen how good I am with the bike, right?
Right. You handle the escape then. I'll head for Groznygrad.
Wait a minute. There's something I wanted to ask you.
What?
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother, and my master.
And your lover?
It went deeper than that.
Deeper?
Half of me belongs to the boss.
Do you love her?
No, nothing like that.
Do you hate her?
Does it have to be one or the other? Love or hate?
Between a man and a woman? You bet.
For 10 years, we lived and died together. You couldn't possibly understand.
And you think you can kill her now? That's your mission, isn't it? Assassinating the boss?
I've always had my assumptions that Eva also works for the boss.
Snake?
I mean,
Is
you
there
could go
anyone
even
you like?
deeper in the rabbit
Someone
hole
special?
and say that maybe a clone? She is similar
I've
looking.
never been interested in other people's lives.
You were interested in the boss.
She was different.
Really? How do you feel about me?
I should be asking you the same question.
Me? I can fall in love if it's part of the mission. Even with you.
Like I said, Black Cat. That's why I'm using. I used Peter Parker as the
Snake?
example.
What's wrong?
So,
See you around, Snake. Take care of yourself.
What about you?
I've got to hurry back and play my other part.
Are you going to be okay?
Not sure. They're not stupid and they know there's a spy. There's no way you could have gotten this far all by yourself.
that's true too, to be fair. Still don't. Yeah. Okay. Still baffles me. It's like, girl literally defies logic on that motorcycle. She's got some anti-grav generator. That's not a motorcycle. It's definitely a Metal Gear. No other motorcycle in existence could have done any of this. Those were definitely Russian tanks. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's what's his name from The Office. From the beginning area. I think we can actually go back to his place
Colonel.
now.
Did he talk?
No. He died before I could get it out of him.
Sad.
Wasn't the spy then?
Look at this.
A transmitter?
Exactly. Planted to keep someone informed of his location.
But does this mean Grannon was the spy?
Perhaps he was being used by someone else.
Perhaps. This man was our comrade.
Comrade or not, he's of no use to us now.
I don't approve of your methods.
I don't need your approval. I'm in command here.
And that nuclear shell?
Still feeling sore about that, are you? What are you gonna do? Report it to the authorities? This is war, Major. The Cold War, fought with information and espionage. We must root out spies wherever they hide. It is kill or be killed. Potential threats must be weeded out. Your feelings are a menace to the unity of our organization. Someone is guiding the enemy's hand. A single man can only accomplish so much. Make no mistake, there is a spy among us.
But casting suspicion on our own
The
comrades.
C3 explosives have been stolen.
You think it was the American?
No, he could not have reached this fortress yet.
Then who?
I'd be careful about suspecting your own men.
Boss,
Where have you been?
The fear and the end have fallen.
CIA dog? That leaves only the Fury. How can the legendary Cobras be beaten so easily?
He's good.
Fallen for him?
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
What is he after? It must be more than just Sokolov.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The Philosopher's legacy.
Huh? Impossible. The legacy, it...
Then they're out to kill me as well. Colonel, tighten the security on this place. He's coming here, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get the Davy Crockett.
Oh no, why do I have a hunch the moment unification is updated to DE, the Basilisk being able to murder tanks is gonna make the Eldar half of the convoy escort mission very difficult. Oh yeah, it will.
Hmm?
Uh-oh.
Perfume.
Uh-oh.
Nice boots. Make sure you polish them up properly.
Let's see. Sisters bring out the pipe organ artillery and the guard bring out the AT-12 and just ruins you. Exactly. If you get caught in between that, you're not gonna have fun. Wow, that was insane. Behind the ruins. Look at this Crazy awesome place. We're getting towards we're way over halfway now at this point. How do I get down? Wait, I'm a bit confused. Dasher's on the way down. What? I'm not supposed to go this way? I have to go back through the door. Interesting. Alright. Oh yeah, the instant noodles. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of White Rump Vulture.
Hey, that's good.
Another White Rump Vulture.
Hey, that's good.
Good there. Pick up our noodles. Alright. Continue forward. Claymore. Oh, hi. Okay, because we never use those guns, we never run out of ammo for those guns. Oh, that's a different scorpion. Also, that hurt us. I want to see what this is. Is this a different type
Pretty
of
tasty.
Scorpion? No, it's the same scorpion. Then we wasted our time with that one.
I'm stuffed.
Oh well. He's gone. I didn't see him on the ground there until he got me. So where do we go from here is the question. So once we, I feel like something bad is about to happen. Once we get over here to the center of this area. Still got the same camo, so we should be pretty decent. I just gotta kind of be careful here.
What's that?
Forgot there were flamethrower guys now. It's because the Fury's nearby, isn't it? I am so glad he did not see me. Alright, beautiful. Good thing he didn't have the reel on him. I wonder if any of these guys do, or if I should just trank him. I'm gonna trank this one too. Oh, is he alive? He's alive. Did the items change or become something different? I missed, didn't I? Oh no, I hit him. It just took a second. Alright, well, we're doing good. Getting down this mountain pretty quick. It's over here somewhere, whatever we're looking for. It should be an entrance, apparently, somewhere around here. Is this it? Is that what we're looking for? Hey. First try. Underground tunnel, Grosnograd. Make sure there's no ducks hiding on pipes. Okay. Oh, grenade, huh? Hold on. What's gonna be my best camo in here? That's this one. Okay, that's still not too great. Is there one higher? I mean, other than that one? No. I see a frog down the hallway. Don't need none of that, okay. Got him. Yeah, 45% ain't great camo index. Other than the spider, it's the best we got in here, though. We don't really have a good gray kind of color to match all of the gray scaling in this room. Oh, is this the Fury's boss battle? I don't know if I want to do this tonight. I mean, maybe. Let's go see if it is. If it is, we'll do it tonight. If not, then we'll save it. Yeah, see, this is going into a new area. Glad I shot that. Yeah, see. Yeah, see. You see how that map is designed, how it's got in and outs, as if you're trying to avoid a flamethrower to ink it out of its straight line of fire. Hmm. There's either gonna be a bunch of dudes in here that are gonna sneak around corners on me, that I have to watch every little corner, or this is the Fury's boss battle, which I assume it is since we got mentioned of it in the last cutscene. Just have a hunting rifle and load it with trank darts and you're good. No, there is a trank rifle. That's the Mosin Nagant. That's the one you're supposed to get from the end, but I don't know how to get it. I haven't figured out where it is in the game, or if I was supposed to hold him up more than the first time. Maybe people didn't realize it. And this is why I don't go off of other tip videos sometimes, especially modern ones. Maybe you're supposed to like hold up the end 3 different occasions before he'll give you the gun. Part of me instinctually thinks that that's something like that's true. It's either that or you can only get it when you kill him on the dock, but I don't think he has it in the chair with him when he's passed out in the wheelchair on the dock and they're wheeling him back in. So my bad feeling in the gut and my gut feeling says I left it somewhere, either somewhere and I did not find the area that it was in, or I was supposed to keep basically holding him up until until he fragged me 3 times. Kind of like a normal soldier, but for him to drop 1 crate he has to do that little shimmy 3 times. So I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna actually. You know what? I'm curious. But while we're sitting here, let's sit here for just a second because we got to decide if we're gonna fight the theory tonight or if we want to save it for Saturday. Saturday. And by the way, how far we've made it in this game, I have a feeling we're gonna beat this game Saturday if I start early enough. Because we won't be able to do it Sunday. I'll be too busy. Uma Musume may not even get done necessarily, depending on how late I get back. But Saturday, when we do the next episode of Metal Gear after tonight's, judging where we are now and what cutscenes I'm seeing, we're in the final segment, like big boy segment of the game. Like this is the final state switch over to we're about to like trek full speed towards the end soon. So let me look this up. How do you unlock the Mosin Nagant in Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater? To unlock the Mosin Nagant rifle in Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater, you must defeat the boss, the Inn, non-lethally by completely draining his stamina. After completing the fight this way, that's BS. What? This is Google's version, right? This is the AI saying this with Google, but part of me is like, is that truly true? See, it says we should have got it just from. Hold on, let me check my backpack real quick. It says we should have got that thing just from like beating him non-lethally, which is what we did. I wonder if it's a misconception. I wonder if you have to wait him out. I wonder if you can't shoot him at all. You just have to, because his stamina drains on its own. That is a bit concerning because it says that, but yet I didn't get it, and we did not kill him. Y'all saw it. We didn't shoot him with any lethal weapons. I'm gonna have to. Hmm, 1 second, chat. I have a feeling it's me. I have to stand him up 3 times. My instincts are yelling at me that that's what I didn't do. One second, chat. I'm gonna have to fast forward this. From what I can already tell, what I'm seeing, it's probably That's for the camo. I don't want the camo though. One second, Chad. I'm doing. I 100% think that's what it was, which I'm very pissed if that's the case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to stand him up to what, 3 times max. It can happen before then after you get the camo, but it's 3 times max. I thought so. Well, boo. I'll have to redo all that. I'll catch us back up here before that happens. Hopefully. We may have to just do this playthrough without it, which will be a little more pain in the butt against Volgan without it. Trying to trank his crazy behind when he's attached to Shacohod. Interesting. Hmm. That is kind of annoying. Ah. Yeah, I think that's what people are getting really confused because they're like, no, you just have to hold it and he'll wiggle 3 times and be like, give it, he'll like, here, take this. But they don't realize, oh, that's annoying. So maybe we want to leave this here. I'm gonna save it over here in this corner. We're gonna leave it right here for the moment because this is clearly Fury's boss battle. Let's talk to Medic real.
Treating serious wounds will require you to use additional medical items besides your knife and cigar. That's why it's always a good idea to carry as many medical
I'm gonna bring
items
my
with you as
chat back
possible.
up.
If you start to run out of medical items, find some more as soon as you can. The enemy should be carrying medical supplies as well. You can get them by holding up enemy soldiers and shaking down their bodies.
That's it. He blew himself up. Not Snake's fault, right? That's true. It's not Snake's fault. But yeah, we have to stand him up 3 times to get the Mosin Nagant. So bloody hell, I missed my rifle. I knew I was gonna do it the first time. But if I stop the stream now, I think I have time to get all the way back to this because certain things I won't have to do again because I already have gotten the reels up to this point. I've been pretty good about that, so we can kind of skip all that and I don't have to worry about all that BS because we've gotten all the reels up to now. So I'm just gonna trank everyone in my way to go to speed run through certain areas. I'm still gonna grab certain items, make sure I'm getting the animals. I think food translates over, so here's what we're gonna do real quick to make sure I've gotten everything before I save it. think it has to I think you have to go in and out of an area for it to count to save towards certain things. So let me go back this way for now. It'll allow me to be more conservative on a certain part anyways now that I understand it better. A lot of stairs we had to go down, but alright. Is there any food I need to eat? See, I don't want to eat the red event, but we're going to. We're not going to eat the parrot. Not this time around.
Ugh.
So it tasted terrible is what it was, apparently. Alright, what else have we not eaten? We've eaten everything else in my inventory, so that's fine. That's useful to me. Let's see if paramedics has anything what I just did.
Snake, be careful when you approach the enemy. The closer you are to them, the more accurate their shots will.
I already know all that. That part we don't need. That's a tutorial message. Some of those are getting kind of to the point I already know all of it.
The verse the boss was writing sounds like an Andalusian.
Huh?
Andalusians are from the region of Andalusia in Spain. They're renowned for their beauty.
You told me this
their
now when that
gentle
happened
nature, and
at
their
the
physical
beginning of the
prowess.
game.
Just so you know, you can't eat them.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but you were going to.
I was.
Yes. Don't even think about eating a horse. Got it?
Guess I'll have to mark it off the list.
What did you say?
I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Snake, I looked at your medical record. You've been exposed to an atomic blast?
I did not know that.
Bravo shot. It was a hydrogen bomb test conducted at Bikini Atoll on March 1st,
Wow.
1954.
Explain Snake.
I was at the American base on Kwajalein in the Marshall Islands when the ashes of death started falling from the sky.
Any symptoms?
None. At least, not yet. But a lot of the guys who were in it with me are now suffering from thyroid cancer and leukemia. Some of them are dead already. One of these days. Anyway, I'd better get back to the mission.
Yeah.
Anything else? I do like the hidden tidbits.
Eat food to recover stamina. Capture plants and...
I know that. Alright, one more and then we're gonna save it.
Eat food to recover stamina.
Okay, now we've actually reached our limit with her. Anything from Zero?
Follow that tunnel to the north and you'll come out inside Groznygrad. Keep going north.
Second?
You say Grannon's shoes were rigged with a transmitter? That sounds like something the KGB's been working on lately. It's exactly like you described. A miniature transmitter that's small enough to put in a shoe.
Grannon said he got the shoes from a woman called Tatiana. You think she's a KGB spy?
Could be. Or maybe it's some kind of ploy to throw suspicion on her. Anyway, it's your job to find out.
Good point.
Alright, any more from Sigint? We don't talk to him much.
Sigint.
Yo!
Eva said she set up a ground effect vehicle for us to make our escape.
So I heard. The ground effect vehicle, or WIG, is something like a cross between an airplane and a boat. It uses ground effect to fly. Ground effect basically means that when the craft skims the surface of the ground, the air between the ground and the wing is compressed, which gives the wing an extra boost. From what Western intelligence agencies have been able to gather, the Russians are pretty serious about developing these WIGs. Apparently, they're planning on using them for anti-submarine patrols. I guess I can see why. The WIG's long cruising range and high-speed capabilities make it a good choice for that kind of mission. Eva must have gotten her hands on one of the first prototypes while it was being field tested as a transport craft. The WIG has a top speed of over 400 miles per hour, and its range is pretty good too. Not that speed is gonna help you if you've got a supersonic fighter jet on your tail, but if you hug the surface and stay off the radar, you should have no problems getting away.
Wow, that was pretty cool. Eva? No response. Okay. Interesting. Save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Oh wait, hold on, wait before I
Take care,
save.
Snake.
Hold on.
I will.
We gotta go outside the door and back in. I think we're good otherwise. Isn't there a guy out here? He's over there. Sorry, we're just going back in the door anyways, just to make sure I have a separate save. Just in case I don't get done with getting the Mosin Nagant before I get caught up to this point. I want to make sure we covered.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Alright, save data 2.
Hey, Snake, have you ever seen My Mother Was a Teenage Spider Queen from Mars?
I've never seen that.
Can't say that I have.
Neither have I.
What? Okay, that one was short. Just neither have I. It's like, what? Hey, the food is filling in. Did we get all the land-based animals? We did! That's also beautiful. This is also why I'm kind of doing that too, as you see me going through. This is to fill in the compendium. Now, this is almost done. It's not done because I haven't eaten the parrot. We're not doing that on this. We're not doing that on this playthrough. Or at least not without a save before I do it, just to see what happens. Mushroom. Spatza. Become sleepy after eating. So there's still like 2 mushrooms I haven't found in the game yet. And, like, what is this called again? Other. There's still 3 unknown, like, other types of foods I haven't found either. But we're doing pretty good. Most of the compendium is filled in for the food collection. Camouflage collection seems to be a little bit more slacking. We're missing quite a lot, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure where all of these have come from. Like, we've been doing pretty good, I feel like, exploring the map. Unless they're just gonna give me that many in the second half of this game. So they're basically fixing to go into the second half. So. Well, to cheer you up, I'll send you a 16-second funny Uma Musume video. Okay. Let's see, what version of Snake is this or not? This is Naked Snake. This is the original Snake. This is before all the craziness kicked in, and he had to be extremely espionage, diamond dog levels of you don't know who he really is, and that he's getting other people to pretend to be him temporarily to achieve goals. That's who, by the way, I don't know if we'll fully do this, but I now have a reason to play Phantom Pain again. I found out who, aka Medic, aka Venom Snake, which is the code name for the snake in Phantom Pain. That's not the real Snake either, by the way. I know who that is now. And I did not know this until I saw a breakdown on it and the way he behaves and something that towards the end he kind of says and that everything that happens, which also proves to me he knew that Big Boss was alive somewhere, that he was not Big Boss. He was just programmed to behave like him. I thought Big Boss was the OG. This is Big Boss. Naked Snake is Big Boss. The boss is his mother, the mother of all espionage and special forces. That's the lady we're going after. That's the boss. Big Boss is the Snake we're playing in this game, which is the original, who will eventually take up and pick up where the boss leaves off. Once he truly finds out why she did this. Or at least the beginning of why she did this. Even he truly didn't understand what truly the philosopher's legacy is. Because you're starting to hear that word now. That's a word that will be very important throughout the rest of Metal Gear Solid. And it's because of that's the ultimate goal. The philosopher's legacy is what controls it all. It's the Guns of the Patriot system. It's the AI. It's the AI that runs the entire system. So, and to show you how devilish the boss's plan really was, why do you think she's working with Volgin? Volgin's getting screwed too. He just doesn't know it. She's doing that to get the legacy from him. It's like, and then it ends up in Major Zero's hands. And slash Emmett, which is Otacon's father. Which, if I'm not mistaken, that picture with the guy with the glasses, I'm pretty sure that's Emmett. Let's see. We have Big Boss, Naked Snake, Solid Snake, Venom Snake, and who else? No, Big Boss is Naked Snake. Naked Snake, this is why I don't use the word Big Boss, because that was the only time he's had that code name, truly, is when Diamond Dogs was happening, and that wasn't even the original Snake. That's Venom Snake, who is pretending to be Big Boss of Diamond Dogs. At least for the latter half of it, after it's destroyed. The first version of it's original Naked Snake, but then after everything that happens with XOF, it kind of falters off and it gets destroyed and rebuilt under Venom Snake. But I'll do it in this order. So, okay. So I'm gonna blow everyone's mind when we go back to Venom Snake in a second. So, Naked Snake is the original. Venom Snake is the plastic surgery. What do they call that? Double. Venom Snake is the double that Naked Snake used in order to go into hiding. So they were all focused on Venom Snake and who he is from Diamond Dogs, leading the Diamond Dogs pretending to be Snake. That was to keep XOF from realizing what the true plan and what was going, and it was also to protect Naked Snake because he was going to go into a coma soon because of the Philosopher's Legacy, aka the Guns of the Patriot system, or the Sons of the Patriot system. I should call it Sons of the Patriots. Sons of the Patriot system. So that because what a lot of people don't realize, this universe, even though it's taking place in the Cold War for this one specifically, unlike reality, at this point in time in the Cold War, artificial intelligence is already a thing. Keep that in mind. Unlike real life, where artificial intelligence came later, there was probably early concepts of it, I bet, even in Cold War, but not like what Metal Gear Solid portrays. The Philosopher's Legacy is basically a standalone super AI, which exists in Cold War times. So think about how advanced that thing got over the years. So, as it passed through hands. But all of the soldiers tied to the Philosopher's Legacy all have this thing inside of them that ties them to the system, especially Snake. So, and that's the boss and them have it too. What do you think's blowing up the bombs? What do you think's destroying the Cobra unit as they die? That's the system doing that. That's why they have to be defeated. This is why the boss needs Snake to beat them. Because she knows she can't get away with it without it looking real. So, and then after Venom Snake comes the cloning program that clones the original Naked Snake, creating Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, and Solidus Snake, the three sons. Which Solid Snake's the one you play in MGS1, and MGS2, and MGS4. That's the main snake most people grew up on. You even actually fight Naked Snake on the Nintendo game long time ago. On the Nintendo version of the game. Also, are you saying this AI is something to surpass the Metal Gear? Yes. No, the Metal Gears are just bodies. Those are just puppets. All those Metal Gears answer to the Philosopher's Legacy directly. Every Metal Gear that's ever created that's not manually piloted by a person, this is why Rex was denied. Why do you think Rex was never allowed to be fully finished? It wasn't until Naked Snake actually finished that project in Outer Haven in Metal Gear 1 on the Nintendo system. But that guy who got killed in that drum, the barrel, earlier, he's the creator of Rex. But he wanted humans. He wanted people to pilot the Metal Gear. He wanted Rex to have a pilot. This is why you're able to pilot Rex and fight Ray at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. Rex is actually kind of out of all the Metal Gears, ironically, the redheaded stepchild of the family. It wasn't supposed to exist. Only Ray, Shagohod, Philanthropist. There's a few of them. Arsenal. And all of those gears are the ones that were supposed to exist. That was the system trying to create those. By the way, is Metal Gear Revengeance canon? It is, actually. Actually, yes. It is. To explain what that is, that's actually another clone that president is. I forgot his name. There's actually Damn King actually read the compendium on it for me the other day. And I actually did not know this about him until he had passed through this while he was reading stuff for me in there. When we were talking about Metal Gear. He's actually another he's a superly, really bad failed version of Snake. But he was created just to become president and lead the country. And keep it under control. But he loses his mind, and after he finds out he's going to die, he tries to do the things he did in Revengeance. He was the weakest link out of all of them. Senator Armstrong? Yeah. Senator Armstrong would have won the election, and we all know it. I mean, maybe. Memes, Farseer, they're the key. Exactly. But we all know he would have won. But point being, all jokes aside, that he's actually canon and actually technically legit as well, because he did serve a purpose to the system itself. But there's two teams here. There's the Sons of the Patriots, Philosopher's Legacy system that's trying to win, and then there's the boss's original plan that it gets carried over by Naked Snake to Venom Snake to Solid Snake. Technically, Liquid was in on it too. So is Ocelot, by the way. I have a theory that this is only me. This is not canon necessarily. This is just a hunch. You know when he was talking to Eva just a little while ago, and he was talking about, was she your lover? Did you love her? This, that. I don't think that's what it is. Everyone says, oh, she was a spiritual mother to the unit. That she's not really his mother. Her only son is truly Ocelot. By the way, Ocelot is her blood son. The boss. The lady that we're chasing. The bad girl. The bad lass. Her true, or at least confirmed, her true blood son is Ocelot. Now, this is interesting. something I want to point out, though. If that is the case, why is it, and this is where I'm going to drop a little, and I know that Kojima doesn't reveal everything. He said this in an interview before in the past. That I've watched a lot of things on Kojima. He's one of my favorite writers. He said in interviews in the past that even when he gives you the key to the castle, he's not telling you that it doesn't unlock every room in the castle. Meaning, there's still things he wants you to figure out, like a good writer should. This is what makes books good, and why good book writing stands out when you do it. Is there are some things you want to leave to your audience on purpose. Is it true? Did I give you enough hints to figure out if it's true? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You'll never know for sure. Only your mind can tell you if it's true. And that's the way Kojima thinks. He loves that kind of stuff. He loves mystery. So, and horror, it turns out. Loves horror movies too. But horror movies have a lot of mystery in them if they're done right, though. Especially mental horror movies, like psychological horror. But he doesn't fully ever give the whole cake. Never. He'll give you 90% of it, maybe even 95. But there's a 5% that never will be said out loud. And I think I know what that 5% of this universe is. At least in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I'm going to break this down. So keep this in mind. Ocelot, if you fast forward the Metal Gear Solid 4, Liquid ends up becoming Ocelot. So tell me this. Ocelot is a clone of #Naked Snake. The guy we're playing in this game. This version of Snake. He's a clone of him just like Solid Snake is. But why is it that Liquid looks more like Ocelot than he does Snake? Even Solidus. The other one, the Solidus, the one you fight in Metal Gear Solid 2 is Raiden. Why does he look more like Liquid? Ocelot and Liquid together, they both look similar. If you take a modern version of MGS1's Liquid and you show what he looked like when he was younger, you take those and you put them side by side, the people who've mocked up what his model looks like, and the little redo that happened on PC once upon a time, they have similar faces. So, if this is true, then either it's a lie that Snake was the only one cloned, which could be true. That's another theory I have. And that he wasn't the only one that got cloned. Ocelot was too. Or the boss. Maybe it was the boss and that recreated Ocelot in spirit, in Liquid. But that's another theory. That's another way to maybe look at it. But I think because of just the one thing that Snake says when he's talking to Eva, he reveres her like an actual blood son. It goes deeper than that, but yet he won't say what it is. He wouldn't confirm like love her or anything, but it's like, but when he shied away from when she tried to make it seem like it was the lover thing, he said it wasn't like that. Which means it's not that kind of love. Almost like the love of a firstborn son. Because Snake is older, keep this in mind. Snake would be older than Ocelot. If you look at his age, right now in this game versus Snake, Snake is clearly older by at least maybe 10 to 15 years, I would imagine. Or close to it. I'd have to look up their exact ages at this time, but I don't remember. But, you see, so, if he was real and was running for president, he would have votes. He probably would with the way certain things are. I mean, if he's giving out Metal Gear Rays like some candy, I'd vote, LOL. Yeah, of course you would. You're Florida. Florida would be king with Ray. Ray would be Florida's main Metal Gear. Just because y'all have the most water access. Besides Cali. Cali would also have the most. Texas would be half and half. Half of it would end up being Shagohod in the deserts, since it's like a tank. and then the other half towards the waters and the ocean would be all Ray. Maybe Arsenal, I'm not even sure, because they like big things, and Arsenal's huge. But let's see, in the case of Warhammer, what fans making compelling theories about the lore, ruin it with a BS explanation. But yeah. But back to what I was kind of saying, like, so when he's talking to Eva about that relationship, he kind of gives this away a little bit. And there's something at the end I'm not going to spoil when we finally fight the boss that she's going to say that will also hint towards this. So here's the thing. If they cloned only Snake, and remember the lore, the canon lore says Snake was the only one cloned. It says nowhere in the canon that Ocelot was also cloned. Or the boss. Only Snake. So, if Snake is his brother, this makes sense. Because both brothers are going to have similar genes. And when you have, if you've ever had a huge family where you have a brother who had their own child and you had your own child, like two brothers who have their own children, and they have their own sons, right? But then one son may look like the other brother slightly, but then the other son may carry traits of the other one. This is what's called cross-gening. This happens in family gene tree. In the family gene tree, where a older gene in your family, or even newer in some cases, comes back around and jumps out all of a sudden here. So, if they were trying to create the perfect ones, because Ocelot was the only one even close to Snake's skill, this also means that they were trying to hit the apex of the apex of trying to get the best versions. Which in theory, my brain goes, I bet you, Liquid was born first, then Solidus, and then Solid. I bet you. I almost guarantee it. Because Liquid is a little younger, or is a little, in the reverse, is a little older than Solid Snake. Just by a little bit. So, Celia, I think you doomed the Trank Sniper. What do you mean I do? What do you mean doomed it? We still gonna get it. I still have plenty of time tonight to get it. Plus, remember, we're not gonna get to stream this tomorrow. We're gonna be doing Uma Musume tomorrow. So, I have in between tomorrow and what we're doing, and tonight to get my Trank back, my Trank Snipey back. We're gonna need it. I really don't want to fight Vulcan without it if I have to. I'll deal with it if for some reason I can't make it in time, because there's no way. If I don't get it before next episode, there's no point in getting it. Is basically what it's gonna be. We're so close to the end of this game at this point, at least for the first run, that if I don't get it before Saturday, and I doubt we're gonna get it for this run, but well, I'm off to destroy my Top Gun. Okay, Farseer, that's fine. We're gonna wrap it up for tonight anyways, for now. But yeah, y'all probably don't know a lot about the Metal Gear Solid series anyway, so when it comes to that, that's more something I'm just interested in that kind of story and side explanation and what's truly going on. But I think I'm pretty close. And so far in every other game, not gonna lie, I've yet to truly been proved wrong. At least in video game wise. Resident Evil. I have my theories about the new one, but I'm not gonna touch it until I see more. I don't like to do it with nothing. Not with just trailers. It's not enough. I need to see more gameplay. I'm hoping the demo they let everyone play it when they release the trailer for Resident Evil happens, so we can show it on the channel. See what the next one's gonna be like. It's gonna be Ashcroft related, that's all we know, so Code Veronica vibes coming all the way back through. So Legends Race Top Gun, okay. But alright, Farseer, alright, Sealy. I want to give a big shout out to Farseer, to Sir Sealy, my moderators as always, to everyone who joined in chat tonight and watched this in the background. This has been a really, really cool stream. I hope everyone gets to catch it or get to watch it in the watch it after the case as well. I'm glad we finally got to play Metal Gear Solid on the channel. Now I just need them to do this with Zone of the Enders, so y'all get to share that experience with me properly, as I did when I was young, like we're doing with this one. So that one I'll be a little bit more interested in, because that one is wired into my soul. So if that one ever happens, that will be a much more entertaining series. Because I will say I have kind of slacked out on it. You can tell I haven't played truly Metal Gears in a long time, with how long it took us to get back into the vibe of me just sneaking around and trolling the guards and stealing their stuff. And so you forgot about that short Uma Musume. Oh, let me look at it real quick. Let me look at it real quick. As soon as Discord works. Every bullshit every day. Come on. Advertisement, there we go. They were so calm, like things were going like so normally, and then woo. Come on, I want to redo it. Why is it not replaying? Come on, phone. I swear my phone be slow. Let's redo that. Like, they're just sitting there chilling, having some. I can't read what they're saying, but sitting there having some sort of conversation, and then you see in the background her sneaking up like Snake, and then she literally. It's 16 seconds of Fidomino submarine. Oh man, that was hilarious. That was a good video. That was cool. That was a good way to end it. But alright, y'all. I'm gonna get off here for tonight so I can attempt to try to go get that sniper. In order to try and salvage what we got going, and to try to give us a much better weapon. It'll also help with the Fury right now too, because then I can snipe his in the back of where his helmet's gonna be a lot easier instead of trying to use the pistol to do it. If I remember correctly, I have to shoot him in between his armor. It's gonna be like a walking like miniature juggernaut with a flamethrower, if I remember correctly, or something like that. Like his suit is very thick, so you can't just shoot him anywhere. I don't know, it's been a while. That's what I vaguely remember. But context, they're stranded on an island and Finomino wanted to build a raft to escape. For Fevre ordered them to build her a place to sleep with their wood. Finomino crashed out after finding out and was jumped by Gold Ship for no reason. Yeah, that sounds like a normal. Yeah, Fino sounds like the one that tries to keep the family on track, and then everyone else is like, it's like, nah. But alright then. But alright, Farseer. Alright, Sealy. Everybody watching, I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna go get our sniper rifle. I'm also gonna go check in real quick before it gets too late. Get some Pepsi, get refreshed on my drink, and we're gonna be prepared for the final. I'm gonna get us prepared for the final episode Saturday. Tomorrow is Uma Musume. Once I get back home from running errands and stuff like that. For Friday. And then Sunday, also Uma Musume if I make it back in time. And Saturday, probably the last episode of Metal Gear, depending on our pace. If we keep this up. So, I 100% believe Orfevre ordered Gold Ship to do that. Probably. Yeah, probably. I could see that. Because you can see how Orfevre was just kind of looking like, oh, really? That you don't know what's about to happen to you then. Because you can see it on her face. She knew Gold Ship was back there. She saw her. She either saw her ahead of time, and she was just not going to say anything because it's funny, or she planned it, which is probably the latter. So, it was their demand that they build that stable, meaning she was in charge. Exactly, so I'm going to go with the latter and say she soused out that into existence. She planned that the whole time. But, alright. Alright, Farseer, I hope you all, you enjoyed the stream, and I hope everyone else did as well. And thank y'all so much, and I will see you all in our next one tomorrow for some Uma Musume. Peace and love, everyone! Bye!